was just sorry, I'm fine. The first memory that came to me was just well, I don't know if you remember this, but at the beach when we had the sand fight. Do you remember that?
Yes.
That was so fun. We just had like a spontaneous snowball fight, but with sand. As moms running around in our crazy through families
a lot of
and
little
stuff.
children, so.
We did, but that was so fun. But that's one memory. That's the first one that came to mind because of how fun it was. But also, more recently is I was thinking about when you texted me when I was bringing Abby to school, the first of my two twins that I was bringing to school, and it was a lot harder than I thought, and Mike was no help because he was feeling the same as I did. We were both kind of shocked at how hard it was.
Can you say Mike was no help again? Can I get that on video?
He was just as devastated. But just the fact that we were up so early, like 6 or 7, bringing her, and
Wait, for Jamie, that's really early.
no, for me, it's actually not. It's for Mike. That's like miraculous. But just the fact that you texted me and you were asking, that was huge because I was so deeply more affected. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that you texted. I think you found out like the whole team's schedules when they were dropping their kids off, or several people, but it just really helped, like to have somebody checking up on me, and it was easier with Ari, and you even checked on me with that, just because I was broken in, but, so anyways, but also it just reminded me of how caring you were, and Mike and I were just talking about, like, even I was talking about going to Indiana 10 years ago when we first met-ish, and you brought me directions. Like I always said, I went 495 to 70 and straight across, and you're like, oh, I have a different way. And back when MapQuest was around, you brought me a whole sheet of MapQuest, and like, no, this is a different way. But you're always so caring like that, and that's what I remember. I have lots of memories like that, but those are a couple good ones. And I know you have a good beach one.
I don't know, do I? Because I didn't get a text when my daughter was going to school. She went, I was on my own crying. I was just thinking back over the years, and obviously we've spent a lot of time with Will and Sarah on the sidelines. But what I really remember is, and I hope you do too, we're all at the beach. We were up on the top, which is you and I, probably Heather, sure. And we could just sit there and have our wine, and the kids were old enough to take care of themselves. I'm just thinking, man, we just had like a big life moment because we didn't have to watch them. Maybe we were keeping an eye on you a little bit. But it was just like, wow, we've like kind of made this step into a new world where we can kind of have our own life, and here we are, and it's very just peaceful and nice, and I loved it.